For this little piece of artwork, I think I'm going to do some trees. So I'm just taking some quinacridone Gold Deep and adding some water to it. And let's start by putting a couple of tree trunks in here. And another one. Just add a little bit more of the paint to it. I want the paint to stay nice and wet, so I'm working quite quickly. And just one more here, which will go out of the painting. I'm going to have a bit of a stand of trees coming down. Now I'm going to take some Sodalite Genuine, which, if you remember, is a lovely granulating colour, and I'm just going to drop that in and tilt. Now the paint will only go where I've put the previous paint, the wet paint. Just tilting the painting to just allow it to run. I want these trees to be actually quite dark. And then I'm going to tilt it the opposite way towards me so that it's actually running down. Just helping form some little bits of texture down here with my brush. Add some grasses. Okay, I'm going to now pick up my script liner. Remember this long brush, sometimes called a rigger. And again, using the Sodalite Genuine, I'm going to start putting in some branches. Again, I'm holding my brush quite high up. It gives me less control. Just want that tree to be a little bit wider down the bottom. putting in lots of branches. And then we'll just have some coming in from the other side, as though there's a tree just out of the picture. Some little finer ones, just using the very tip of my brush, just crisscrossing. Not worried too much about these joining onto anything because they're just in the distance. All right, I'm just going to use the script liner again and just using it on its side. And a little bit of the sodalite. And we'll just bring it across. I'm going to just use a small round brush now with some of that Sodalite Genuine. Let's grab a little bit more there. And I'm just going to do a little bit of splattering, so just hitting the back of the brush with my hand. Give a feeling of leaves in the trees. A little bit of splattering down the bottom too. Let's get a bit more paint and a bit more water. And a little bit of dabbing. I just want to get some real darks just in against the light there. And I think this painting is just about done. I'm just going to get a tissue. Just blot some of those just to send them back, so that gives me a little bit of perspective. And we have one little treescape. And there you have it. So let's go on to the next one. So as promised, here's a close-up of the 6 paintings, all created from one sheet of A3 Canson cold press watercolour paper. Just recapping, I taped the paper down, added various colours to it, let it run, let them mix and mingle, threw some salt on, did some splattering, and then I let it dry. So then I cut it up into 6 squares, and that resulted in me doing 6 different paintings, all along the same theme, connected by colour and technique, and also subject matter. So I'm just going to give you a close-up of each one. I'm not sure which is my favourite. I think I've got a couple of favourites. Really love this one. And I love the fresh colours in this one too. I love painting sheep. Hard to choose. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this series of videos, and that you will have a play around making your own backgrounds and dividing them up and creating a series of paintings. Thanks for watching. I'm trying to build my channel. I would love you to subscribe and keep watching. Thank you.